So the Grand Overture actually got a massive buff that makes it a viable weapon for DPS. Me and a couple friends of mine took this boss into Avarice just to test its damage, and we ended up one-phasing both bosses. And the first boss we one-phased, we didn't even have Font of Mind. We just literally had the Grand Overture, and that was it. Now let me explain. The Grand Overture got a 50% damage buff to its missiles. So every missile you shoot, guaranteed now is just doing 50% more damage, which is amazing. For the first boss, we didn't really have a strategy other than just nuke him, but for the second boss, we actually had a little more calculated strategy, and I'm finna go over how we made that possible. So we had 2 Warlocks on Well and an Arc Titan with Thunder Crash. Now as for mods, one person really just needs to run Overcharge Wellmaker to make wells, or one person really needs to be the source of making wells for damage. The rest of the fire team can just run Elemental Time Dilation on the helmet, for example, and then the rest of your armor pieces have Font of Might. Due to 2 members of the fire team having 4 elemental time dilations on, you get that elemental well buff for 30 seconds. Our strategy was we leave the Shank alive, the person will overcharge Wellmaker, goes and finishes the Shank right before DPS. As we're depositing our motes, the person will overcharge Wellmaker, finishers the Shank, we get 2 elemental well, the Warlocks use their super, pop the well, and right as he's able for damage, one person applies a weaken clear buff for extra damage and vulnerability. I throw out a Thunder Crash, I throw out a little punch in there, and then we just start volleying back and forth volley. I throw a grenade in there, and eventually we end up getting the one phase. But yeah, it just goes to show you, like, there's so many options for Grand Overture now. We're gonna take this into the new dungeon. We're gonna take this against Templar and maybe somebody like War Priest. That'd be really fun. And yeah, makes me so happy, dude. I could actually say I have a reason to use this weapon. I'm very excited. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.
Dude, that was scuffed too!
Bro, no, I hit an entire volley, an entire 20 rockets immune, and we still did that. Come on, push.
Valley.
There it is!
Oh my god! Yes! We did it, boys! That was it! That was perfect! Grand Overture one phase! Oh my god.
The hell is G crashing
with
a couple
the missiles.
but we did it.
Triple
Yeah,
Grand
you know,
Overture
with the
missiles, man.